Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to take a look at Mecha BREAK, a team-based PvP mech game. Now this is a playtest beta, if you will, with a lot of mechs to choose from, and it's become quite popular for good reason, actually, because the gameplay is a lot of fun. There's a lot of mechs to choose with different roles, so there's definitely a lot of play styles to discover here. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to be using an RTX 4090 build with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, and we're going to focus at 4K. We're going to max out all the graphical settings, then we're going to make some tweaks to increase our FPS and see how the game runs, and I'll share my thoughts about what I think about it. Let's go over the settings quickly. We're targeting 4K, and VSync has to be turned on, otherwise the game will be capped at 60 FPS. VSync on will cap you at your monitor's refresh rate, however, but there is a way to remove that. I'll link down a video short I made last night on how to do it. And we're going to max all the graphics, and we're going to set it to the Ultra preset. However, that still does not technically max everything out. For example, global illumination, a voxel-based global illumination technique they're using, is set to low. So we're going to put that on high, that's the maximum. And then on DLSS, we're going to set that to deep learning, which should be DLAA, and that's maximum quality. Now when it comes to this game, I only started playing it last night, so I'm a complete noob. I only have 3 PvP games to my name, and those 3 games will be in this video, by the way, so keep that in mind. Oh wow, we're gonna start underwater. I did not expect that. Now this is my very first PvP battle. I have, however, played around with the game. I have done the tutorial, which is actually really good, and I feel this definitely deserves some kudos to the developers for implementing a good tutorial, but also there's a very good training feature in the game where you can take any mech for a spin, and you can even pit it against other mechs as well. I think Armored Core had a similar feature. I could be mistaken though. But yeah, the game actually feels pretty good to play. We started with 100 FPS, but now that there's a ton going on, we seem to have dropped around 80 FPS. I'd still say that's actually really good. I mean, this is a beta, and I mean, look at the frame time. It's actually really good. It's a lot better than some fully released games out there, for sure. So definitely commend the developers for that as well. Now as far as the mech that I'm using, it's a heavy assault mech. It's more of like a mid-range heavy firepower, but a bit slow. So I assume this mech will probably be weak against the more melee focused mechs, which actually are really powerful, by the way. Oh, and health, man. A heal would be nice, but looks like I'm getting outnumbered here for sure. My shields are fully up though, so there's that. If you press 3, that's an actually... Oh man, we got destroyed. My first death in the game, actually. Okay, that's fine. We'll try again. Okay, so the character ejects, then you can look at the opponent's view. Who killed you? Yeah, here you go, guys. That's a melee mech. So that kind of explains it. Yeah, I had a feeling that my mech would not be powerful against... you know, the melee focused mechs. He absolutely tore through my shields in a second. Wow. Man, it looks like the enemy is outdoing us. So I think I understand this mode. I think you have to escort or defend, you know, these objectives. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with these type of games. I don't usually play PvP battle games. I've actually been playing them more recently. With all these betas, I've been curious about them, and I enjoy them quite a bit. But it looks like we caught up 68% to 68%. Very close, guys. This is a lot of fun, I have to say. I think as long as you work as a team, that's the key with these things, man. We're at 95%. Yeah, we got this. 96. Come on. There's so much going on, man. It definitely feels a bit intimidating, but 99%, 100%, we won. There we go, first game. So it looks like we average around 90 FPS. That's actually pretty good. And playing the game, it actually felt pretty smooth, I have to say. There's a couple hitches here and there. But what I want to try to do now is turn DLSS to quality and see if we can get closer to that 120 FPS for my monitor's refresh rate. Okay, so for the next battle, we're going to go with a healer mech. I do actually enjoy healing and keeping the team alive, so let's give this a try. Let's go ahead and dive into battle. I actually forgot to change the settings, so let's do that right now. We're just going to turn DLSS to quality from DLAA. Here we go. We should be getting a decent boost to the FPS. Okay, so far so good, although this is a different map and FPS can vary, but as of right now, we're averaging around 100 FPS. And this mech is a lot more agile. Now, this is a healing focused mech. However, if I press 3, which I'm going to do right now, actually your heals turn into damage for a certain amount of time, actually, which is pretty cool because both of your weapons shoot heals for your team. And then the first ability is a healing ability. It's like a buff. You buff all your teammates around you. And the second ability, I think, boosts the shield. I'm not entirely sure. I've been playing around with this mech a little bit in the training module, but as you can see, I got destroyed. This mech is actually very easy to kill. Very similar to, say, playing a priest in World of Warcraft or other MMORPGs. Healers are usually very fragile, but very crucial and important to a team's survivability. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to try to damage people because it's a losing battle with this mech. It doesn't have that much firepower. Even if you turn on the damage mode, it's not that great. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stay behind enemy lines and try to stick with the team and heal, because that's kind of the point. So here we go. We're healing this guy now. You can see the green bar is his health. The white bar up above, that's the shields, I believe. So there we go. We ended up healing this guy to 100%. That does feel actually satisfying, trying to keep your team alive. I do enjoy that quite a bit. I mained a healing priest in World of Warcraft back in vanilla days for, I was in one of the best raiding guilds of my server, and I played a priest, and I quite enjoyed it, actually. You know, just like MMORPGs in this game, playing as a team is actually very important, and that's what I'm trying to do here, trying to reach people that need heals the most and try to keep them alive. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do in this battle. It's not about getting the kills, but about the team winning. Very important. I want to try to reach those guys. How the heck do I even get there? Oh, look at the frame time. I felt that dip, and look at it. It looks like, almost like it got jittery for a second, but it doesn't feel bad. But I've noticed that happens every now and then. But how do I get to these guys? Look like they're inside the mountain. Can I squeeze through here? No. So it definitely looks like we're winning this game. Now, I've been at this battle for about 6 minutes now. I think you start at 12 minutes and then the countdown goes down to 0, and it's 70-13 in favor of my team. So hey, I'm doing a pretty good job here. I'm actually having a blast. You just gotta constantly stay moving because the team snipers are gonna try to come for you. I mean, if the team is good, they're gonna try to take out the healer immediately. So as far as I'm aware, this is the main healing class, if you want to call it that, for this game. Although there is another support class that is like half damage and half heal, more like a hybrid. Now personally, I'm not a huge fan of hybrid classes. You go all in on damage or all in on heals. That's kind of my philosophy and what I like to play. But yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to keep my team alive and actually doing pretty decently. Now, if we swap our attention to our performance, actually doing pretty good. Still averaging 103 FPS. The game is very smooth, and that's definitely a bit higher than it was last time. So DLSS quality seems to have helped. And look at that, we won 100-44. This was actually a lot of fun. I do enjoy playing the healer, and I have a feeling I'm going to play the healer a lot more. But let's go ahead and try another battle, and this time we're going to try to reduce the graphical preset, see if we can stay at 120 FPS. I want to see if we can average 120 FPS. Let's try that. Okay, so for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the ultra to the high graphical preset. Although texture, we can put that on high because we have plenty of VRAM. Other than that, we're going to leave everything as is, including global illumination, to low, and some of the settings are on medium. DLSS, we're going to set it back to quality. And let's see if we can remain at 120 FPS average. I would like to see that, if possible. Now for the mech, I want to try this Pinaka. It's a medium support. The previous mech we played was light support. That was full healing. This one is kind of like a hybrid. Heals and half damage. So let's give this one a go. Okay, so we found a team, but it changed my mech to Elisnus. Why? Let me see if I can switch it back to Pinaka. Why did it switch my mech? Oh, I can't choose either the light support or medium support. Okay, so I'm assuming that I probably joined this group later, and there's already teammates who have chosen those roles, I guess. That's the only thing that makes sense. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with the heavy assault again. I wasn't a huge fan of this mech, but let's see what happens. Oh, looks like this is a different map. And for FPS, we're averaging 120 as of right now. A very open map, like a forest, mountainous map. Okay, very different from the last one, which was all desert. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but yeah, a lot of mountains in the way. I think this would be like a sniper's wet dream, probably. I've actually played around with the sniper class too in the training module. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, this mech, man, it's just like it's a bit slow. So not my favorite, but let's see what we can do. Looks like we ran out of energy. Now that's gonna take time to master, but oh, I set the forest on fire. That was actually pretty cool. Very nice. Oh god, another one of those melee mechs. Panther. Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed. Look at that. Just destroyed my shield. I just enabled my ability that regenerates my shield, but there's no way. There he is. Come on. I took down a bunch of his health, but yeah. He had me on a stun lock, man. Mommy Neutralized Striker? That's a pretty good name. Is that his name? Mommy? That's funny. But hey, look at the frame time. There was that jittery thing happening again. That is very strange. I mean, it's not like stutters or anything. It's just like the frame rate it's almost like the CPU gets overwhelmed or something. Here we go again. As we're diving in here, we dip down to the 70s and then now we're back up to 100 FPS. Very strange, but okay. I mean, there's not a lot of teammates, man. Looks like they're picking us off clean. I think these guys are probably gonna win. Looks like they're better organized or have a better team makeup. I mean, look at that Panther guy. He's a beast. Look at him. He's probably gonna come after me because I'm probably easy pickings for him, I'm assuming. Because each class is weak to another class. That's what it looks like. So there's no meta mech as far as I'm aware. But let me see, I'm gonna try to see if I can take him down. But he's probably gonna come after me. I think they have a pretty good healer, man. Because yeah, they definitely have a pretty good healer. Now we had 2 support classes in our group, but I'm not sure where they are. But so far I'm doing pretty good, I guess. I'm alive, full of health. Now if you notice, there's a bunch of these mechs that can turn into planes and fly really fast. Those seem really cool, man. Because my mech gets tired quite easy, it seems. But yeah, these guys have a pretty decent sniper because I keep getting hit randomly, and they're pretty far away. Getting hit by the sniper again. Those guys are so fast. The ones that turn into planes. I want to try one of those. But at least the Panther guys. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh, that's not much I can do. I mean, I can try to dash, but man, he took me down so quickly. Mommy Neutral. That's a great name. That is a great name. I gotta give it. You know what? I have a feeling that guy's probably gonna be MVP. We're definitely losing this one. It looks like 0-4 for them. I mean, it looks like these guys have a good handle. Very good team. Our opponents. I mean, it looks like our team is going in one by one and just getting picked. Look at it. I'm getting destroyed by sniper fire. There's Panther again. Ah, his body got me before he did. Yep, the sniper got me. So I tried messing with the sniper in the training ground a little bit, and the sniper's actually pretty good too. Obviously, they have this cloaking ability, which makes them invisible for a certain period of time. But yeah, we're definitely gonna lose here. There's only 3 minutes left. It's 6-1 for them. We're gonna be toast, but that's okay. I still had a bunch of fun just discovering the game and turning our way towards the performance. Well, we seem to be averaging 120 FPS, so that's actually pretty good. Looks like with these settings, I would probably play the game with these settings because from what I can see, actually DLSS does a really good job. I don't see any ghosting issues or anything like that. It's actually doing a really good job. And there we go, guys. We lost. But that'll be it for this video. I just wanted to see how the game ran on the 4090 7800X3D. It's a very good beta. I'd say performance is actually very good. Not much. I mean, yeah, they can make some tweaks, but for the most part, it's very smooth. It feels great to play. It looks really good. The game is really fun. It's a great tutorial, even for someone that's a newbie. Hey, look at this. It's Panther. He's MVP. I knew it. Mommy. Great name, too. Very good player. Very good match. Yeah, guys, give the video a like if you liked it, and consider subscribing for more content. I might take a look at this on my 7900 XTX. If you guys want me to, I can probably do that. Well, let me know in the comment section, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Peace.